Hello children, good morning to all. In this class we will discuss class 3 social studies workbook, lesson 6 fire and will. I request all of you to take page 83 and complete the sentences. 1. Early humans knew about fire as they. The answer will be as they would see forest fires or when lightning struck trees. So before the discovery of fire, the early humans knew about fire. How? Because they would often see forest fires or when lightning struck trees. 2. One of the earliest modes of transport was, the answer is the raft made from logs of wood. They created rafts to travel from one place to another. So, rafts was the earliest modes of transport used by the early humans. 3. Food tasted better when roasted in the fire. The answer is in the fire. So, the early men, when they discovered fire, they started cooking their food. They started roasting meat. So, when they learned how to cook food, the food tasted better when the meat were roasted in fire. 4. Early humans sharpened their tools by. How did they sharpen their tools? They sharpened their tools which were used for hunting by rubbing them together. B. State whether true or false. 1. Fire made the early humans hungry. The statement is false. Fire did not make the early humans hungry. Fire helped the early humans. 2. Early humans carried loads on their back. The answer is true. Yes. Before the discovery of wheel, early humans carried loads on their back from one place to another. 3. Buses were the earliest modes of transport. It is false. Why? Because buses were not the earliest means of transport. Rafts were the earliest modes of transport. Next, 4. Round wheels helped in dragging goods from one place to another. That is true. Yes, the early humans used round wheels to carry things, to drag things, goods from one place to another. See, look at the pictures and write 2 sentences about them. So by looking at this picture, we have to write 2 sentences. What information we get from this picture? The first picture, what information do we get? It shows that early humans sharpened their tools by rubbing them together. See, this early human is sharpening his tools. So early humans sharpened their tools by rubbing them together. In doing so, they might have found that fire could be created by rubbing 2 dry stones with each other. So they discovered fire by rubbing 2 dry stones with each other when they sharpened their tools. Next, 2. One of the earliest modes of transport was the raft made from logs of wood. So this is a raft, okay? So this was the earliest modes of transport used by the early humans. And these were made of logs of wood. And the early humans would have seen logs floating on the water and began to tie them together to create rafts. How did they create rafts? The early humans saw logs of wood. The early humans saw wood floating on the water and they saw floating woods, and what they did, they collected them together and joined them, and they created rafts, and they used that rafts for traveling from one place to another. So dear children, I hope you understood about fire and wheel. Thank you. Have a nice day.